Hello, I am live. And this is such a sneaky live. I didn't even send anything out. I just got back from dropping kids at school and I was like, I'm going to do a 5-minute live. And excuse me. And this is something I am going to try and do this year. So welcome. If you don't know who I am Christine Craythorne. I teach women to sew. We sew clothes, we sew bags. We do all kinds of things. I've got online sewing courses. I've got sewing clubs where you learn to hack patterns and all kinds of things. And if you're curious, you can click the link that I'll put in the description somewhere down there and go and stalk my page. So as I said, this is sneaky. I didn't even send an email out because maybe I'm a little bit nervous. I've never done this. I've gone live with my membership group and I am just not caring, because the moment you record something and you start editing and then you start comparing, and it just gets into like this whole comparison trap of, is my editing good enough? Is my sewing room clean enough? And the answer is it will never be. So I don't even care. Hello, welcome to your very quick sewing lesson. I don't have a demonstration for you. I actually received a question and I thought, rather than posting on socials where it just gets lost, let me put it on YouTube. I can link it in my emails and anyone can go back and see. So the question I received was, which fabric do I choose for summer or for winter sewing? If I'm making my own clothes, how do I know which fabric to choose? So first, when it comes to fabric, of course, you probably have a pattern in mind. So the pattern will give you an idea. The pattern will give you guidance. Choose a heavyweight woven fabric like wool or Melton or whatever, or a lightweight knit fabric with 50% stretch. So your pattern will always be your starting point. But then you may go and look at fabric and not have an idea what's going on. Let's be real. I walk into the fabric shop and I'm like, what is this? This is a new fabric. What is this called? I don't even know what this is. And I'm in there a lot. So now I can just imagine, if you're not in there a lot or if you're buying online, you have no idea what's going on. So to make it very, very simple, this is like the most simple breakdown that you need to understand is fabric is made of stuff, right? It doesn't just grow on trees. It's made of stuff that grows on plants sometimes, but also of man-made stuff. So you've got two categories of fabric. You've got your natural fibers, exactly what it sounds like, naturally occurring in nature. We've got wool from little sheep, and we have cotton and things like linen and silk. Those are naturally occurring fabrics. And then you've got synthetic fabrics, which are exactly what they seem like. They are synthetic, man-made fabrics. They are not natural fibers. And of course, sometimes these are combined. You get things like a poly cotton. So that would be a combination fabric. A synthetic fabric usually has the word poly in. Polyester is a very nice name for plastic. Fabric is made out of plastic, sometimes out of recycled plastic. And please, I am not here to demonize polyester or to worship natural fabrics. I'm not that person. I've got 3 kids. There is a place for polyester in this world. And if you don't think so, then I'm very sorry. But I use it. I sew with it. I'm not an all linens kind of girl. That's just not me. So sorry if that's you. It's not me. Well, not sorry, but anyway, this is why I didn't let anyone know I'm going live. Right. And now this is live and I can't undo it. How fun. Okay. So there's a place for natural and there's a place for synthetic. And depending on the purpose of the fabric, you may choose one or the other. So natural fabrics like wool, cotton, linen, those kinds of fabrics tend to be more breathable. If you think of like a net, the air can move through it. But if you think of a solid plastic bag, there's no air moving through that. So natural fabrics are more breathable, which doesn't necessarily mean they aren't as warm as synthetic fabrics. So synthetic fabrics, they you tend to have a higher heat retention, which, to be very simple, means you probably don't want a poly knit t-shirt in the high heat of summer, unless you don't feel the heat as much. I know I don't even like this. If in the high heat of summer, this is viscose lycra, is just too much for me. It's not as breathable. So for summer, you really want lightweight, hopefully as natural fabrics as you can find, breathable. Of course, the wonders of technology and the wonders of all these modern ways of doing things. Um, you get, you do get polyester or polyester blend fabrics that are cooler. Like the skirt I'm wearing is Moroccan crepe. It is synthetic, but it's slightly more breathable. But mainly, if you're looking for breathable, you're going for natural. That's a safe bet to go natural. And I must say about natural fabrics, so viscose or round chalice is a man-made fiber, but it's derived from natural origins. I think it's made out of tree pulp. I can't, like, don't come for me. I don't even know. But it is a more breathable man-made fiber. It's not a polyester fiber. So then when it gets to winter, you may lean towards polyester fabrics like fleece, polar fleece, poly fleece, brushed fleece fabrics. You do get cotton fabrics that are warm in winter. You like wool is quite insulating. Um, Brushed cotton fleece is quite warm, but you may find that you're still cold in those. If you need like a really, really warm layer, then we're looking at more of a polyester kind of fabric. And those are just your two, like, very, very basic categories, groups of fabrics, natural or synthetic. And a basic breakdown of the heat retention. This is not a scientific thing. Please, people, I just sew from home. Um, so, hey, someone's online. Hello. I don't know who's online because I said no on the notification, and this is live now. Okay, I am done. So that is it. If you are looking for something that has high heat retention, look for poly blends, um, thicker fabrics that are heavier. They're not soft and flowy. Those tend to not be as warm. Um, and then if you're looking for breathability, you're looking more for cottons, linen blends, rayon chalice, viscose. Um, a note on knit fabrics. This may not be everyone's experience, but my experience is that knit fabrics tend to be hotter. I definitely don't find even a cotton knit to be very cool. I try and make my kids' clothing out of more of a woven cotton fabric if it comes to the high heat of summer. And then, of course, we do get the polyester, like the sport fabrics that have good moisture wicking qualities, like spandex. But you may find that maybe you're not sewing gym clothing, maybe you're just sewing a dress. So you may find that those are irrelevant to you. And that's it. That was my 5 minute ramble. Was it 5 minutes? Okay, I think so. 8 minutes. Thank you for joining the weirdest live I've ever done. I'll be doing more of these. So if you enjoy listening to my weird ramblings, or if you have a question, you can ask. I have like a list of 100 questions that I get asked all the time, and I'll be answering those. And I'm going to try and go live every week. This is just like a tiny baby idea of mine. And thank you for joining me. And have a fantastic day, night, whatever season that you're in. And that's me. Bye. Bye for now.